Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. I bid to Tuan Romaino bin Rabu, Director of IPG Campus Pendidikan Teknik, Dr. Muhammad Nordin bin Abu Bakar, Deputy Director of IPG Campus Pendidikan Teknik, Head of Departments and Units, respected lecturers and staff of IPGKPT, my dear students and all viewers who are here today. Alhamdulillah, all praise be to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala with His mercy that I can share with all of the audience on the topic English language teaching and learning in the era of IR 4.0. Before I proceed, let me brief all of you on the content of our discussion today. The scope of the discussion today is based upon few selections of literature reviews that I've looked through, and the content of the presentation for today will basically linger around embracing IR 4.0 society 5.0 worldwide, effect of IR 4.0 on English language teaching and learning, and also a bit on the potential approaches of English language teaching and learning needed to prepare and enable students and teachers to survive and thrive through this era of IR 4.0. All right, let me start by giving a bit of a review on the current scenario in post-pandemic recovery. Okay, as we all know, the current scenario in post-pandemic recovery in the Industrial Revolution 4.0 is dynamically changing as new trends in education, ways of working and living. It is interesting to explore how language is a powerful tool to enhance people's life in thriving through this VUCA, or in the VUCA, which is the acronym for volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world that we are living in. It is without doubt that English language mastery will enable individuals to be more adaptive, agile, and world ready to suit with situations and stakeholders that they are dealing with. In this 4.0 industrial revolution era, the ability to collaborate with multiple stakeholders, both locally and globally, in the day-to-day living will enable individuals to stay current and future-ready. English language teaching and learning will ensure that the current and future generation are eager to thrive through IR 4.0 and beyond. Okay, let us start with the first point, that is embracing IR 4.0 and Society 5.0 worldwide. The term IR 4.0 is still considered new to some societies in Malaysia. Despite its existence for the past few years, many are still inquiring the real meaning of this acronym. Little did we know that the role of term itself has occupied our modern life every day. It is emerging rapidly to become a part and parcel of human life all over the world, across all stages of age. The famous IR 4.0 refers to the fourth industrial revolution after the previous three revolutions, as you can see from the slide there, which includes the IT or information technology. The revolution is about the transformation from the era of information technology to a period of digital technology, according to Shahruman Hussain, 2018. The physical world is transitioning into a digital world in every aspect, and a new form of technology, including robotics, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and many others are taking over from every aspect of human interaction. Okay, now we move to the building blocks of Industry 4.0, according to Muhammad Imran Kunalan, 2018. Okay, the building blocks of Industry 4.0 includes autonomous robots, simulation, horizontal and vertical system integration, industrial Internet of Things, cybersecurity, additive manufacturing, augmented reality, and also big data analytics. Okay, the building blocks of Industry 4.0 comes together successfully to create new and improved ways of doing things. Okay, let us consider the smartphone and all the things that the phone enables you to do. Okay, from banking to entertainment, the mobile revolution has opened up to the entirely new economic sectors and now contributes trillions to the global economy. Okay, while using our smartphone also, okay, it is some sort of an engineering marvel in its own right, where the real potential of smartphones comes not only from the hardware, like integrated circuits and lithium batteries, but also from application software or the apps. In the same way, the fourth industrial revolution is not about any single piece of technology, but about how a wide range of building blocks come together successfully to create new and improved ways of doing things. And these Industry 4.0 enabling technologies run the scope from data analytics to Internet of Things, the IoT devices, and robotics, and so on and so forth. Besides that, we also get to know the value drivers of Industry 4.0, which includes resources or process, asset utilization, labor, inventories, quality, supply and demand match, time to market, services, and the after sales. Next is the indicative quantification of value drivers as the impact of IR 4.0. Next is the Society 5.0, which outlines a problem-solving approach to society's challenges and problems through the deployment and implementation of Fourth Industrial Revolution technologies, which integrates both physical and digital environments. As you can see from the slide there, the term Society 5.0 describes the next stage of the evolution of societal communities following the Hunting Society 1.0, Agricultural Society 2.0, Industrial Society 3.0, and Information Society 4.0. And the key differentiation of Society 5.0 or the digital age from Society 4.0, the information age, is the convergence of the virtual world or the virtual world with the physical world. Here, as you can see from this slide taken from the government of Japan 2021, Society 5.0, the definition of Society 5.0 is a human-centered society that balances economic advancement with the resolution of social problems by a system that highly integrates cyberspace and physical space. Okay, here we can see the current information society and Society 5.0, which integrates the physical space and cyberspace. And as we all know, COVID-19 has accelerated the migration of society from physical infrastructure onto digital infrastructures. Somehow, Society 5.0 holds the promise to bring back these together through the use of 4IR technologies such as artificial intelligence or the AI, Internet of Things, IoT, blockchain, and others. As you can see from the slide, okay, the model for Society 5.0 includes vitality, comfort, and high quality lives, which provides goods and services that granularly address manifold latent needs without disparity, advanced fusion of cyberspace and physical space, and also balancing economic advancement with the resolution of social problem. Therefore, two critical questions warrant further exploration, which are the first one, what are the effects of IR 4.0 on English language teaching and learning? And the second one, is what are the approaches of English language teaching and learning needed to prepare and enable teachers to survive and thrive through this era of IR 4.0. Effects of IR 4.0 on English language teaching and learning, moving towards IR 4.0, Society 5.0, and VUCA ready. After the brief explanation on IR 4.0 and a bit on Society 5.0, we have now come to the essence of the talk, that is, how does 4IR related to education, especially in the teaching and learning of English. Okay, global mobility will empower individuals to unleash their potentials locally and across the globe, and English language mastery will be an added advantage to help them thrive through these new trends and the challenging years ahead. The need for better communication and collaborative skills in a global arena will be far more important than ever, and that is one of the reasons why mastery of the English language is considered vital. And also when we talk about technological advances, okay, which are also global, because there is the need to learn from one another across the globe. And as human skills remain key to success of any sectors in Malaysia and elsewhere, people who meet via video conferences, interact via emails, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok with one another across the globe, the choice of medium of instruction will be English, as it is the international lingua franca. Now we come to the third point, that is potential approaches of English language teaching and learning needed to prepare and enable students and teachers to survive and thrive through this era of IR 4.0. According to Johari 2020, there are three elements needed to prepare and enable students and teachers to survive the era of IR 4.0, which is the first one: approaches to teach English language courses must be improved. Second, a systematic approach and assessment must be implemented. Third, students majoring in English language must be given ample space and opportunity to practice the language in various contexts in line with the need in IR 4.0 and Society 5.0 ecosystem. Approaches to teach English language courses must be improved, and this improvement can be made through various blended learning platforms. And in the era of IR 4.0, the concept of blended learning is increasingly becoming popular with various education systems worldwide, including Malaysia. As an approach to education, blended learning integrates the traditional classroom with online learning, with materials shared online and actual interaction facilitated through digital platforms. And the digital platforms that can be utilized by both educators and students. For example, they can make full use of the Web 2.0 tools such as Google Meet, Zoom, Webex, which can ease video conferencing, webinars or forum by people all over the world. Next, a systematic approach and assessment must also be implemented, where all skills must be given equal emphasis during the teaching and learning of the language courses. In addition, students majoring in English language must be given ample space and opportunity to practice the language in various contexts in line with the need in IR 4.0 and Society 5.0 ecosystem. The way we learn, process, and interact with new information have significantly changed compared to how we would respond to the same piece of information in past decades. And today we are seeing how augmented reality and virtual realities have changed the traditional culture of a classroom. These technologies have tremendous effects on teaching and learning process, and students must be exposed to these new technologies and given ample opportunity to practice language in various contexts using this technology, because this is actually where they are get to the IR 4.0 and Society 5.0 ecosystem soon. In conclusion, IR 4.0 and Society 5.0 redesign the powered relations between humans and technology, and English language teaching and learning should embed the advancement of technology to meet the demand of IR 4.0 and Society 4.0 skills so that students will be competent and future ready. Teaching and learning of English should empower learners to structure their learning paths. More personalization of the learning experience is needed, where students can curate their learning together with their educators, and also advancements and innovative teaching methods and learning opportunities enhance technology will prepare our students to be future ready and future proof. Again, I would like to quote that global mobility will empower individuals to unleash their potentials locally and across the globe, and English language mastery will be an added advantage to help them thrive through these new trends and the challenging years ahead. Okay, the summary of today's presentation is that I have discussed some points and suggestions of approaches from literatures, a selection of literatures, which is also included as the content of this talk, and also the three elements being discussed are embracing IR 4.0, Society 5.0 worldwide, effects of IR 4.0 on English language teaching and learning, and also potential approaches of English language teaching and learning needed to prepare and enable students and teachers to survive and thrive through this era of IR 4.0. Last but not least, before I end this talk, I would like to highlight on a scope taken from the New Straits Times dated 18th January 2020, English language proficiency vital with advent of IR 4.0. This means that the ability to speak English proficiently is important in the era of 4IR. And this is because we need to collaborate with multiple stakeholders, both locally and globally in the day-to-day living, so as to stay current and future ready. With that, I end my session. Thank you very much for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a good day.